Wednesday, October 2nd, meeting of the Logansport Board of Works and Safety to order. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, roll call. Carol Sue, please.
Mayor Franklin.
Here.
Chris Armstrong.
Here.
Ron Miller.
Present.
Approval of the minutes of the September 25th, 2013 meeting.
I've reviewed the minutes. I would make a motion that we approve as presented the minutes from the September 25th, 2013 meeting.
Second. It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion?
None.
Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, passes on a vote of 3-0. Approval of claims in the amount of $241,382.24.
I reviewed the claims, and I would make a motion we approve as presented the claims in the amount of $241,382.24.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion?
None.
Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, passes on a vote of 3-0. Approval of licenses. A license to be considered for Doug Davis, DBA as Foster Buildings Incorporated.
I would make a motion that we approve the license for Mr. Davis doing business as Foster Buildings, Inc.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Yes. Bill, is this a regular contractor's license? Is that what that is? Not electrical or plumbers, it's contractors?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's on the agenda, because it's just a regular contractor's license.
Okay. No, that's okay. It kind of threw me for a loop too. At least we're thinking alike. Okay. Even though we're not sure why, it is, we believe, a typical contractor's license. It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any more discussion?
None.
Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, passes on a vote of 3-0. Are there any visitor comments? Hearing no visitor comments. Under old business, code enforcement, I believe this is you, 1844 Woodlawn Avenue.
1844 Woodlawn Avenue has been resolved. 628 11th Street. Since our meeting a few minutes ago, the property owners were here when I came upstairs. I explained to them what they needed to do. They agreed to do it, so I told them as long as what it was done, they could go ahead and go. If it's not done, I'll notify them to show back up next week. 1320 North Street has been done. 1510 Spear Street. I would recommend that we do a cleanup there. There's 3 or 4 tires there. They've been properly notified, properly served. They did receive, or they were sent the 3rd letter at the request of the board from 2 weeks ago.
Okay, is it tires only?
There's a small pile of debris in underneath the tires.
Okay. I'd make the motion that we order the property cleanup at 1510 Spear Street regarding the tires and the small amount of debris that are immediately adjacent to the tires.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, passes on a vote of 3-0. Thank you.
Do we need to continue the 628 or just?
Yeah, well, I think we should probably take an official action on that.
How, 30 days or 2 weeks?
2 weeks?
I'd make a motion we continue 628 11th Street for 2 weeks.
I would second that motion. Is there any discussion? All right, hearing none. We have a motion on the floor to continue the hearing for 628 11th Street to give them an additional 2 weeks from today to have the issues resolved regarding the property at 628 11th Street. It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any more discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, passes on a vote of 3-0. Under new business, Logansport Art Association, the Boo Run Run. Is that you? Okay.
Nope.
Logansport Art Association is one of Indiana's oldest not-for-profit organizations, celebrating its 102nd year in February of this year. As not-for-profits rely heavily on fundraising, that's they're requesting as I read through this again. They're requesting some assistance with performing a fun run and walk event during the month of October 19th. Is there anybody here representing them? No. I guess I have a couple questions. It says that they need traffic assistance, but it doesn't request that from the city. I'm not sure if they plan to provide that themselves, if they're going to contract with special forces or somebody like that. I certainly wish them all the luck and hope to be able to do this, but we need to know if this is a request for the city police department or street department or somebody else. So I would like to ask for a 1-week extension before we consider and vote on this so we get some more answers.
I'd make a motion, we do that.
You would second my motion?
I'll second your motion.
All right. It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion? All right, we will take that under consideration on October 9th, next Wednesday. I'm sorry. It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there, there's no further discussion. All in favor of delaying the decision on approving the request from Logansport Art Association to host a fun run and walk event, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, passes on a vote of 3-0. Reports from the building commissioner. Hi, Bill.
Good morning. I supplied my report for your review, although late. I do apologize for that. I don't have any specific issues this week. I will note that we are developing a few projects of remodel and reconstruction in the city as listed. They all appear to be moving smoothly without any difficulty at this time.
Do we have a grand opening date yet on the theater?
Will be announced on Sunday after Mitchell writes the story. Gets an exclusive interview.
Excellent.
I'd make the motion to accept the building commissioner's report as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, passes on a vote of 3-0. Thank you, Bill. Code enforcement.
You have in front of you my report. If you have any questions, I'll answer them.
Looks like more good work. 14 cleared on trash violations. So you gained 6. 8 new ones, 14 old ones. You're doing all right. Mowed by the city, 12. Still ahead of last year's numbers in every category, so. All right, I would make a motion that we accept code enforcement officer's report as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, passes on a vote of 3-0. Superintendent of Public Works.
Good morning.
Hi, Dan.
I respectfully submit my report for the Mount Hope Cemetery and also the Logansport Street Department. If you have time, I would appreciate it if you could go through, and if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to try to address them. While you're doing that, we did finish the rest of the sidewalk on College Hill. We did it in-house, saved considerably a lot of money. It just went real well. I was amazed at the work that the staff can do.
How much did you save?
Well, the estimate we had on it was $1,900, and we spent $500. So,
Not bad.
no.
70%
The
or
guys
so.
enjoyed doing it too. You know,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, it was good fellowship, getting people down in concrete. And,
Put your handprint in it?
no, but somebody put your name in it. So.
I
Walked
noticed.
right into that, Your Honor.
I noticed there seems to be some movement forward with some of the dead trees in the cemetery.
Yeah, we recently purchased a bucket truck, which gave us the ability to go up and really do a good job. And when we have days that slow down on the mowing, which it has, we're addressing that. And to the foreman, Bob Bernhardt, It's been like 26 years since any trees that have been trimmed like close to professional.
Yeah, yeah, they look good. And
Thank
speaking
you.
of that, can you see me after this meeting?
Yes,
I
sir.
have another tree request, okay, for some tree work for you.
Yep.
Okay.
I make a motion, we approve the superintendent of public works report as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded. Is there any more discussion?
None.
Hearing none. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you.
Passes on a vote of 3-0. Chief of Police and Fire Chief have both been excused from this meeting. Are there any board member comments?
No.
Hearing none. Is there any miscellaneous business, including ADA Section 504 compliance and concerns, or any other matters not already considered? None.
Motion to adjourn.
We're adjourned.